Hey everyone, welcome to Happy Gaijin. I am in Takayama and I've had to take a Shinkansen, a Limited Express train. It's taken about in total just under 4.5 hours. I wonder how many kilometers actually I am away from Tokyo, but it's taken a little bit of time, but it's totally been worth it so far, because even though the weather looks like it might be raining and I have my trusty umbrella here next to me, it's less humid. It's definitely less humid than Tokyo, so that is the plus. Ooh, how do I see? Howdy Bojo, hey Philippe, how are you doing? Let's turn things around. So I thought originally I was gonna get like a really early train. I hope everyone can hear me, by the way. Follow the Sands also here. Hope everyone can hear me. Originally I was gonna aim to get here for 10:30, but it would have meant getting like a train at 20 to 6 in the morning, and I decided to be kind to my body. So I got the train at like 7:15 or something like that in the morning, which was still quite early, but it got me just here at around 11:30. So I would have liked to have streamed a little bit earlier, because I know most people are out and about on their computers or their phones or whatever a little bit earlier when it comes to their community. But I'm here. I've actually got my microphone plugged in, and oh, why can't I see? Monkey Life, second time lucky. Hey Gazumi, awesome. Don't forget to like, by the way. So I'm gonna head towards the more traditional side of Takayama, and my aim is actually gonna be to basically, because I can't check it till 3 p.m. and it's now midday. So if I walk, do a little bit of a stream with you guys, and that will then get me ready for lunch. And I am gonna make sure that my time in Takayama is literally Hida beef, Hida beef, Hida beef, everything Hida beef. Philippe, 5 a.m. What are you doing up, dude? Crazy. I was gonna title this, like Anime Town or the anime side of Japan, because I do feel like these towns feel like what you'd see in an anime. You have the JR station up ahead over there, 1 p.m, follow the sun, not too bad. JR station just over there, very close to where I'm staying, and as we walk we'll see a little bit more like vibes, anime vibes. You'll see what I mean. Just past the yakiniku place, I'm pretty sure I have. The best beef I've ever had was here in Takayama, where I am at. 8 p.m. in California. I am in Takayama. Let me just show you some of these, because I remember the last time I came to Takayama was actually 10 years ago, more or less. The last time, I'm giving my eyes a rest from contact lenses today, by the way, but the last time I came here was 10 years ago. Crazy. Maybe 9 years ago at a pinch, but it's been a sweet amount of time, and I have very fond memories. And today actually marks the start of my tour around some of the areas I'm going to be traveling around Japan, because I've been in Tokyo for the past few days, but now I'm actually going to be traveling and exploring lesser known regions, etc, 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 and bring you along. And I think that this has been one of my highlights from the last 10 years of traveling Japan, and I wanted to make it back here to show you guys, because I didn't actually film anything. I didn't actually do YouTube back then. Let me turn things around. Looks like a great place for restaurants. Well, it's definitely a great place for Hida beef, which is what I am aiming to, have as much of as I can. Well, I've been enjoying, but I've also had a little bit of a crazy trip, because my flat back home flooded again whilst I was in Japan, and I was alerted on my phone by my HomePods, which I didn't know this actually the HomePods could actually do this. They alerted me on my phone 3 o'clock in the morning that there was an alarm going off in my house. So I had to call my friends, my neighbors, my parents. I thought it was a fire, and it turned out that there was a leak from above again, and that's all had to be dealt with whilst I've been over here. So nothing I could do, obviously. But yeah, anyway, so I've been dealing with that basically, is what I'm saying. But Tokyo's been great. I've hung out with Alyssa, I've hung out with some other people, some other friends. Also, Daingol yesterday, Myoten last night, and now it's my time to basically be alone for the next 2 weeks. Because I'm going to be alone for the next 2 weeks. I am going to Shirakawa-go supposedly tomorrow, although I've been looking at the weather forecast. I've got my tickets, my bus tickets at the ready for a very early tomorrow morning start. However, I think it might be raining and the following day might be clear, so I might try to swap the days around if there's availability for the times that I want, you know? I know, right? At this point, follow the sun. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I hope you can all hear me loud and clear, because I'm actually wearing a microphone for I've got a new little setup of microphones, and yeah, I'm not alone. I think this is part of the reason why I like to stream, because streaming means that I am not alone. Check out, you could get a sense of where I am, by the way. Let me just zoom in to the road signs. How do I do this? And why can't I see the info? Hold on a minute. So you can get a sense there. There's a road sign up there. You can see it says Takayama Station, Matsumoto, Toyama, etc, etc, etc. Gives you an idea. Hida also. Yeah, a lot of my usual viewers will be asleep. Apart from that, I think that I definitely get more of a core audience on Happy Gaijin than on on Ninja Monkey rather than Happy Gaijin. So I always expect less viewers. Also, something that I've noticed is that it takes sort of like 30 minutes to 40 minutes for the people to sort of figure out that I'm streaming, and I'm guessing that in the next 10 or 15 minutes time there'll be more people in the chat, but it's okay. We've got you guys. I went to Shirakawa a long time ago, like 10 years ago, and it was a rushed thing. I was on a tour, so I'm gonna say a no to that. I think. Obviously, I'm balancing the microphone. I might have to rebalance thing. It sort of like went for a minute. Oop. Hold on a minute. You could do this. You've got this, dude. I don't know if it's just Tokyo, but I always see real nice, expensive cars there. Well, Tokyo's a huge city, so you're bound to see a great variety of things, is what I would say, you know, like when it comes to cars and that kind of thing. You're gonna see a huge variety. Okay, let me try and balance this, because obviously I have overbalanced it to the right. Let me just sort this out. Let me find a little ledge, and let me just balance. Hopefully that should be a little bit better. I booked an overnight ferry. Nice. Ooh. It doesn't, what's wrong? Oh, don't tell me that my gimbal's gonna break just as I'm about to stream. Oh my God. All right, let's see. This is the worst time for a gimbal to go when I am planning on streaming Inaka, Japan, and there's literally nowhere to buy another one. Plus, I don't really have the money to afford another one right now, hopefully. At least we've got the microphone working, right? That's one thing. I like these places because they really are, I mean, I've seen there was quite a few tourists on the train here, but I would say 10% of what you get, or even less, 5% like Western tourists compared to what you might get going somewhere on the Golden Triangle, you know, on the Golden Route, for sure. Rented a bread box car. Oh, those cars are really cool. Hey, I'm in Takayama, by the way, there. Nina, thanks for tuning in, by the way. Don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, those cars are really boxy. I rented one of those cars, those K cars, in Okinawa last year in Ishigaki. You'll see some tourists walk by now in a minute, but it's a little bit different to other locations where there's just like masses of tourists. Here you'll get like little clusters. I'm sure there'll be plenty now as we get to the like more traditional area. It's what happens, you know, everybody sort of like navigates to the same locations. The main attraction of Takayama is actually the traditional wooden buildings, the sake also. It's the beef, Hida beef also is very famous here. It's the best beef I've had in Japan. I've been to all 47 prefectures and I can tell you this is the best beef. Might actually be one of the main reasons I've come here. And there's a really good morning market. It's just a really good example of you know, a town, a Japanese town, the way it's set up. Also, apart from that, it's got a little bit like of a post sort of like town vibe. Then close by there's Shirakawa-go, there's Hida Takayama, which I'm going to be traveling to also. Check it out, look at this. Now we start getting to the nice areas. I would love to live there. Huh? What else I was going to say? There's a little line of temples and shrines also that I remember was pretty pretty cool. Oh, and also it's in the Japanese Alps, so it actually means that in terms of humidity and heat, it's usually a little bit less than Tokyo. You'll see lots of little statues lining the streets. You see what I mean as we do it, as we sort of walk by. Check out this little street here. This is like, doesn't it feel like this should be like some kind of a anime town? I always feel these places are like anime towns. Yeah, let's carry on walking before the music sort of like gets copyright stricken me just because the street decides to play some jazz music. And as we walk, we'll start seeing, let's see how many tourists actually are here. Apparently it's pouring in Tokyo, big time. So I feel like I've escaped the rain, although it's supposed to rain. I do feel like I've escaped the rain. Oh, check it out. We have a red bridge over there also. Yeah, I am getting closer to the traditional quarter. Here we go, it says Kataharamachi Preservation Area. It says there, so I'm not quite sure. It says from the You fly fished it right there. Wow, dude, that's so cool. It's true, you did come here. It's true, you did come here. So I'm going to be visiting quite a few places, quite a few locations like this, you know, whilst I'm here. Oh my God, so Hida beef. So I have actually factored in my budget. This is where all my food, like budget, is going to go in this town. Because I am gonna 100% be like eating Hida beef every single chance that I can whilst I'm here. Apart from that, I also want to go to visit a hamburger place called Center for Hamburgers here that I visited twice before. This should be my third time. And I remember having some of the most amazing burgers, Hida beef burgers. So you start seeing some tourists, obviously. And I think in the main streets now here, on the left and on the right. We're gonna check it out now. Right, people need to really move away from the road because this is what the locals complain about. Check it out, guys. So there's this side here, but there's that side there. And maybe I should walk all the way there and walk that way. Okay, let's do that. Let's cross. The beauty is that because I am staying here, I can actually return early in the morning or later when there's no one or less people. I'm guessing these people might be day trippers. Yes, Takayama, you've got it right, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there are tourists, but it's just more spread out. It's just less tourists, you know? It's not like Kyoto um, level tourists. Lots of souvenir stuff here also that you can get. Wow. And we have little water streams, the water stream on the sides you could check out also. You can actually smell the wood. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's relatively quiet. It can get super busy, but I think that will be like public holidays, weekends, midweek. This is when you want to hit all these places midweek, to be honest. Right up here, you will see one of these like sort of like whatever they're called, and that basically tells you that there's a brewery in here, and that you can actually you know, get some sake. And I'm not very sure if I'll be able to stream in there. Maybe I could try in a bit, but I don't want to be stopped straight away, you know. Those are cute. Yeah, 10 years ago, it was rather empty. Yeah, the wood tones are amazing, huh? So I'm actually going to walk back to the other side of the road, but I just wanted to sort of start at this end, because over here actually where the red bridge is here, there's a really pretty path you could walk by. You could do rickshaw rides also here. Wow, nice. Check it out. Anime town, right? Anime town. It's so beautiful. I mean, sorry if I'm not reading the messages, because I am actually also enjoying the view without, not through the screen. River footpath. Yeah, the morning market is near here also. Early. Konnichiwa. Kirei desu. Oh, people are so friendly. She said konnichiwa to me, and I had my back turned and everything, and she said konnichiwa. I don't remember any rickshaws when I was here years ago. But hey. Just want to see, this is the street that we just walked past, and I want to see now what the other street on that side is. I've got my umbrella with me because supposedly it's supposed to be raining, but it hasn't. So this is why I'm streaming, because it wasn't raining. I was like, I could do this, I could do this. Because once I got the umbrella up, it's just going to make it so much harder. Right. So there's various streets like this. I think the other one is definitely prettier. This is exactly what I did on my recent trip to Japan, going off the most visited spots and exploring the lesser known sides and experiences local side of the country. Yeah, dude, that's exactly what you should do. I mean, incorporate it into your trip. I'm not saying don't go to all the, like famous locations. They're beautiful and worth visiting. Just have the mindset that they might be busier, or very busy actually. But yeah, just if you could incorporate 2, maybe 3 locations like this across your trip, it will make such a difference, such a difference. Right. あそこだね. This is magic, huh? Come on. 4.5-hour gaijin. I'll see if I can go into one of these. If it's not very busy, I'm going to see if I can go in and get some sake tasting done. Good morning there, David S. How are you doing? Hey. Hey, for those of you wondering, hi, I'm Nathan, Ninja Monkey, and I am currently in Takayama in Gifu, which is sort of like the central part of Japan in the Japanese Alps. To get here from Tokyo, the best 2 ways to do so are by going from Tokyo, getting the Hikuriku Express Shinkansen to Toyama, and then getting the Takayama Express, the Hida Express to get here. Altogether it takes about 4 hours and 15-20 minutes, more or less. And you can also come here by traveling via Nagoya, and then from Nagoya coming to Takayama. They both take about the same amount of time. If you are in Kyoto, Osaka, probably you'd want to get to Nagoya and do it that way. So by the way, I'm Nathan. Please like as we continue exploring this area. I'm doing well, David. I sent you something recently, by the way. Those wood tones are amazing. The train from everywhere is beautiful, to be honest. The train from Toyama was very beautiful too. Wow, I just wanna see. I'm gonna ask if I can actually film in here, because hi. 大丈夫ですか? ありがとうございます。It's very quiet. That's why I'm wearing a microphone. You know what? I feel like I came here. Paid tasting. Please buy the cups for tasting. Tasting fee is 450 yen. Cups cannot be shared from other stores. That's okay. Not all you can drink. Not nomi hodai. Nomi hodai. And tasting limited to 1 time each bottle. Okay, shall I do it? Guys, what do you think? Shall I do it? Shall I do it? Shall I do it? YouTube. But shall I do it? I'm gonna do it. ちょっと待ってください。あと、お金。This is when the bags of money comes in very handy. Where is it? Ah. Eigo hanasemasu ka? Yeah. Oh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Hi. Too many coins, guys. Too many coins. はい、これ大丈夫ですか？400。
はい、
はい、すごい。
450円。ごめんなさい、こっちじゃあお返しします。450円。
ありがとう、ありがとう。
はい。
I overpaid. Okay, let's see.
全部1回ずつできます。
これ
One time each。
はい。英語上手、英語話せます。英語上手です。はい。頑張って、頑張って。
お持ち帰りできます。
ありがとう。
はい、
ああ。英語話せます。英語わかります。でも、英語話せません。そうです。はい。日本語難しい。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとう。
お持ち帰り用の袋です。
はい、ありがとう、ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。
So, this is omiyagi. Right, let's see. Okay, so for those of you just tuning in to that randomness, I've got myself a little cup, sake cup, 450 yen, and the way it works is that you can sample 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 niju, no? 12, how many? Huh? Juni, yeah, Juni, not Niju, Juni. So 12 different samples there. Let's have a go. Over here. And the cool thing is that they give you a little plastic, which means that you can then take it home as a souvenir, which I believe I have already in the. So let's see. Let me just plonk this down over here so that you could see what I'm doing. All right, let's see. Dry. Okay. I'm only like pouring a little bit because it's going to be crazy if I pour. I not drink every single one. I might go for the sweet ones in a minute. Let's see what this is like. Kanpai. The place on the other side of the road has dispensing machines for you type. I'll have to go there later then. Doesn't taste too dry, actually. It's quite nice. So, not bad. Let's see. Chilled, fruity, dry, fruity, mellow. I like fruity. Let's try the fruity. I tell you something, guys. I have not had any breakfasts, and I'll better tuck my stomach in because this is not a very good angle. Kanpai, let's see. Maybe I can put it here better. That's better. Kanpai, kanpai. This one is definitely sweeter. I wouldn't call it fruity. It's definitely sweeter. I'm just gonna let these people, like do what they have to do. これ美味しいです。
美味しい。
はいはいはいはい。美味しい美味しい。日本人ですか？
そうです。
あ、すごいすごい。 ね、どこ住んでいますか？
東村山市っていうところ、
うん、
所沢、
ところ
わかんない？東京とかっていう。
とか、行ったことがありません。
清瀬、知らない？
日本語難しい。
あ、難しい。
英語話せますか？
No。
No?
それが美味しいってよ。
This one says mellow,
ちょっとで。
and I wonder how mellow. I need to work out. I do work out. It's just I need to work out more. That's probably the better way to say it. Kappai from Takayama. Thank you so much for coming along on this little adventure with me. I really appreciate it, and this is only the beginning of the fun. I feel that this is just the start of our little trip together. I'll be sharing some more of my trip. After Takayama, I'll be in Takayama for a few days, and then I'm going to Okayama and Ise, Miyajima, Hiroshima, like everywhere. Seriously, guys, we're in for a treat together. I'm not a big fan of the mellow one, actually. I'm not a big fan of the mellow one. I prefer the fruity one so far. Dry, super dry. Dry. I don't think I'm gonna drink every single one, okay guys? I'll just try a few more. 2 more. You tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe I get the one that he's having. Is she? Chilled dry. Rinse your cup. Well, actually, it comes with a little plastic bag where you could put it in, so you can have 12 samples for 450 yen. Not bad, huh? This was a bit like, I mean, it's still better than what you might get, like sake that you might get in the UK or in Europe, you know. But it's still like. Last one. Mellow, dry, mellow. Fruity. I'm gonna try the. Hai, sumimasen. Kanpai. Shochu.
ってなんて言ったらいいの？私ちょっとこれを飲んでみよう。辛口。はい。
And the thing is, guys, that there's lots of little places like this. You can literally, it's one of the unique places in Japan, basically. You can come, there's quite a few little breweries along the way. You can stop, you can taste, and definitely worth checking out. This is going to be my last one because I want to show you the outside, you know? And it's not raining, so this is the perfect place to come when it's raining. I should have come here if it started raining. This is a no for me. This is not fruity. This is like. Oh my goodness. Oh, my face. Seriously. Where have I put my plastic bag? Right. So, let's put it in the plastic. And let's get out of here. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou. So just across is another one, you know, it started raining, typical. You can see the little like thing at the top tells you that it's a brewery you could taste. And let's continue walking this beautiful, beautiful street. It was like going wine tasting in California, nice. I don't like chochu, and I think that the last one might have been chochu. So some of these places are so beautiful. I mean, if the weather's like this tomorrow in Shirakawa-go, I wouldn't mind. Oh, look at the cat. The more the rice polish, the smoother the sake, definitely. That last one was not smooth, let's just say that. The first few were very smooth, and I could have drunk more of. But as you can see, it's so quiet. I mean, it's not like empty, like no one in the streets, quiet, but it's so quiet. I guess that for something to work, you need some tourists for the businesses to stay alive, right? Or else then this wouldn't exist. That's the other side of tourism that people don't, you know, people complain. I don't know if you saw the skit that I did with Oriental Pearl, you know, the tourists in the shrine saying, oh my God, there's another tourist, how dare they, sort of thing. But when it comes to tourism, ultimately, these places stay afloat because of tourists. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Mont Blanc looks amazing. Flipping heck, guys. I might stream here again another day on Ninja Monkey. By the way, if you're not subscribed to my main channel. Oh, the smell is epic. The smell is so nice. Oh, and also one of the other things about places like this, oh my God, dango. I love it. 100 yen, 200 yen. It says, Rumane. I was saying that one of the things that also affects places like this, and people sometimes say, oh my God, it gets so crowded, it's because there's bus tours, and bus tours arrive, and all of a sudden, like 3 coaches will arrive, and there's 150 extra people in the streets. And then they disappear because they're given like 20 minutes or something, or half an hour, or 45 minutes to explore the area, and they disappear. So there's these patches of crowds, but then they disappear. That's what used to that's what happened to me in Ine. Ine was like this, very quiet, less people like this than this. And then all of a sudden, like, it was crowded, like crazy crowded. Oh my God, that dog. Cute. Oh, so many snacks. I'm gonna do a video here for sure. I'm gonna explore this area properly, like do a walking tour, not a live stream. So you'll have to watch for that. I might even film that today. And I'll explore like little snack shops, do the sake tasting again. I'll end up so drunk. Mitarashi dango. Yeah, this area deserves I don't wanna do a lot of filming today. So I think like a little walking to a sort of like Asakusa later this afternoon will be perfect. Maybe even take a rickshaw ride and everything. I don't know. I'll have to look at my finances. But there's plenty to check out, plenty to show here. There's obviously a school trip also. So these ones here that you see that have like a smaller thingy, these ones, they basically just say that they sell sake. They're not a brewery, so it's a little bit different. The big ones are the breweries and the little ones just like a sake store or a liquor store. You can smell the wood. It's so amazing. And in a few days' time, well, in a week and a half time, maybe by this point, in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be in Ise, and I'm going to be exploring what I think is Japan's most beautiful street. Similar to this, but on a bigger scale, with definitely less tourists, like definitely. Oh. What a beautiful dog. Wow. So beautiful. Kirei desu. Then you've got like this sort of like more common sort of like walk, like underpass, not underpass, like a covered street. You'll find these up in areas where it snows a lot, and the covered sort of like area is there to protect people from the snow, from the rain, and I guess in the summer from the sun. But you'll find more, like a lot of rural towns, cities in Japan have this sort of vibe, you know? Japan's #1 yokocho is in Ise. You're right, you agree with me, right? I think that yokocho is like on another level. So I traveled there last year, 2 years ago maybe last year. I've lost track. Last year I think it was. And I got there a little bit too late, so I wasn't able to explore it too well. And I've made it a point to go back. This is a great way for me to get my bearings also. If I'm going to be filming, you know, a little video. I am so gonna get Hida beef, guys. Ha ha ha, I am so excited. Actually, I would maybe consider going to that burger joint for lunch and then doing Hida beef another time. I'm gonna walk via the little river now here. Oh, look at this fancy dango whatever thing. It's got like sprinkles on it. Oh my god, everything smells too good. I can't deal with this. It's too much. You are here And the Miyagawa, the morning market is here, basically. This is where they do the morning market, around this area. And I'm hoping to come here to the morning market if I can. Let's see what else. What else is there? The morning market in this is around this area. But the question is, what is there that I might want to check out? I'm going to actually go back and just do a little bit more recce. And I'm going to go onto Google Maps just for a second. So it might sort of cut out, just be aware, all right? This sign here is a sign for kakigori. It's probably the most important sign that you need to know in the summer. Shaved ice or ice. One second, guys. I'm just going to go into Google Maps. A shotengai is basically a street, a covered street, a shopping street. I want Wagyu. I want Hida. I won't be able to stream that, I don't think. Ah, look, here we go. We have some more sake tasting here. This is not a brewery, but they do have I'm going to ask if I can come in with my camera if there's somebody in there to show you. Really, so they might say no, but. Hi, sumimasen. Sumimasen. Daijoubu desu ka? Daijoubu? Arigatou. Hi. So this is pretty sweet. Look, it's so tourist friendly. It says, well, some of them are in English, some of them are not in English. This is the best of the bests. This is the best of the bests of the most popular brands. Oh my God. The best of the most popular brands. 500 yen. What is it? Is it? And you get a dispense, but this you pay per for each one you pay 200 yen, 100 yen, 100 yen. So it just depends. But there's tons of choice here. Pretty cool, huh? Okayama is where I'm gonna go next. That's my next destination after here. Hiroshima is my next destination after Okayama. Well, Okayama to basically Miyajima, which is Hiroshima. Wow, they've got tons. I'm interested to come back here at some point. It's nice to walk through these stores with no tourists. The tourists complaining about tourists, right? Oh wow, look at the selection they have there. It's sake, it's sake. A lot of sake. a lot of sake. I will return. So good. Eigo hanasemasu ka? Eigo wakarimasu ka? Chotto. Demo eigo hanasemasen. Yes, yes. Eigo jouzu desu. Yes. Takayama jin desu ka? Ah, omoshiroi. Sugoi. Wow. Watashi wa Europa. いえ、3回。今日は飛騨肉、どこおすすめ？I'm asking them where they. Maruaki. Okay, ありがとう。Maruaki. Oh, I'm awesome.
えっと
Maruake. They're so helpful. Always so helpful.
Please write Google review.
Yes, I will return.
あ、ほん
I will return. I'm here for 3 days.
あ、OK OK
So I will come and I will try some things.
See you tomorrow.
yeah, yeah, 明日。ありがとう。
バイバイ。
Bye bye. Bye. I have to return there. I have to remember Maruake, right? Is what she said, Maruake. I've got to return here. Oh my god, that was so cute. Come on, guys. You cannot beat that. This is why I love coming to like Inaka, Japan, or like less visited, out of the tourist Golden Triangle, sort of like Japan, because those are literally been here a few hours, and I've had more like local interactions with people than I'd had in Tokyo, 100%, like for sure. Can anybody remember the name of the place that was recommended to me? I've just forgotten. Mirawak. Good afternoon. All right. What's the time?
哎呀，这个位置好看！哎呀，这怎么没有拍？盖呀盖呀盖呀！这边的狗，这边，这边。
Hello, hello. I am from south of Europe. You speak very good English.
I'm from the Philippines actually.
Are you from the Philippines? But you live here?
I live at Aichiken.
Ah,
School trip.
school trip.
Yes.
Wow, wow. Great. Take care. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Bye.
Late lunch break, Jamie. Enjoy your lunch. I'm going to walk to the end of the street, and I'll probably start ending ending the stream there because I'm hungry and I'm going to find myself some meat. But I forgot where I was recommended. I should have written it down. I thought she was going to show me a map, and then she's like, "Can you please write a review?" I'm like, "I'll come back. I will come back." School's out. School isn't quite out for summer though, guys. School is like 2 weeks left of school, mostly here. Takayama Cafe. I mean, I did see that Wagyu place earlier on, remember? Maybe I can go back there. It's so quiet, I love it. Check it out now, the street is empty. I bet you most of these places, most of the people earlier were just like bus tourists. Wow. Doors. No overhead power lines, it's true. Something I hadn't even thought about, to be honest. I want beef. Now the question is this area going to be too touristy? But then again, it's not like super hyper touristy like other locations in Japan, so So I've got myself a little plan now. I will return in a few hours' time before things shut down. I'm guessing they start shutting around 4 or 5. I'll do a little walking tour filming, eat a few snacks, go into some of the stores. That'll be perfect and chill. I've noticed that Japanese people are fascinated with pigeons. Okay, I'm sort of going to backtrack to where I saw the beef place. It's just about 1 o'clock now, so it's a good time. And then my check-in is at 3, but I find that if you go there just a little bit earlier, maybe 2:20, they might be nice enough to let you check in a little bit earlier. So pigeons are flying rats, I agree with you. We have lots of them in Europe. And just the other day, my friend was like, oh my God, look at the pigeon. I was like, it's not that. Wow. Okay. Yay. I think I am gonna try this place. Guys, it's lunchtime and I'm gonna have myself, I'll do a little bit of research, but I'll probably end up here. I'm not getting something super expensive, but something like mid-price probably. Eat a beef loin maybe, something like that. Yakiniku. Anyway, I'm gonna head off and I'll see you soon. Keep in touch. By keep in touch, I mean write a comment and subscribe, like, and make sure the notifications are on for both your Ninja Monkey and for here, Happy Gaijin. On that note, stay positive and be happy Gaijin. See you all. See you soon. Bye.